This is the Professor, CBMD PhD. It's today Sunday, August 17th, 2025. It is 5:28 and 39 seconds, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today's research, UFO landings. So let's hop to it here. The most controversial aspect of the UFO subject is the question of the validity of claims that UFOs have actually landed in some instances and that occupants have been seen. On one extreme are fantastic science fiction sounding claims of sojourns through space with noble beings who have come to aid Earthmen through fearsome times. Such claimants have been labeled contactees, and other psychologists have pointed out the cultist aspect of these claims, the apparent wishful thinking and formation of a neo-religion which espouses the New Age philosophy. On the other extreme are reports from seemingly reliable people with no obvious axe to grind who claim to have witnessed the landing or near landing of strange craft, usually of general elliptical or circular shape. Although there is a vast difference between the types of people who have made the claims on either extreme and in the types of experience they depict, the confusion around the UFO subject in general makes it nearly impossible to distinguish between the types. If you seem to treat seriously any of these cases, you seem to be accepting all of them. The most ardent believers and the most severe skeptics both tend to assume that either all such stories are true, or all who claim they are true are crackpots. Unfortunately, life is not that simple, and it is not possible at this stage of investigation to make any sweeping judgments. As long as UFO reports are not investigated scientifically, not quickly and thoroughly checked out, doubt will remain. The confusion also leaves an open field for opportunists and charlatans who, it should be noted, are very active in contactee circles. Since NICAP has concentrated on investigating factual reports of straightforward UFO observations by reputable people, our investigation of landing, near landing, and contactee reports has not been exhaustive. However, it has been more extensive than many people realize. Our policy has been more quietly to investigate the controversial cases to the best of our ability without engaging in polemics about them. When facts about these cases have, in our estimation, been fairly conclusively established, we have reported them. In so doing, we have not passed judgment on the whole spectrum of landing claims. Some cases have proved to be fairly obvious hoaxes. Others have involved key witnesses of dubious background and engaged in dubious activity. One of the most famous contactees made a claim in 1958, which NICAP thoroughly investigated and disproved. One of this person's alleged witnesses masquerades a knowledgeable anthropologist. Some landing and near landing cases are more plausible than others. Some may eventually prove to be honest mistakes of some kind, but as long as it is considered a reasonable hypothesis that some UFOs are spaceships, it is logical to suppose that some form of contact with extraterrestrial beings is possible. For the moment, we are ignoring other problems which might prevent or delay contact, such as total dissimilarity between us and extraterrestrials, different psychological makeup, etc. If our hypothesis to explain UFOs is correct, then landing and near landing reports from seemingly reputable people become the most important cases of all. And this extraterrestrial hypothesis is based on a considerable accumulation of solid evidence presented in this report. But lack of recognition, even the solidly established, straightforward UFO sighting reports of a less sensational nature, makes objective investigation of these potentially sensational ones nearly impossible. This video was created for educational purposes only. Codename Will, Professor Christopher Brunet, leader of research, scientist, ufologist, psychic, computer programmer, computer technician, philanthropist, writer, mathematician, artist, photographer, film producer, chef, animal, and nature lover. Passion, world peace. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have an excellent day. This is the Professor, CBMD PhD.